Welcome to Timeless Travel Diaries. What makes Uganda one of Africa's most underrated gems? From shimmering lakes to misty mountains and incredible wildlife, Uganda is a land of surprises waiting to be explored. Here are the 10 most famous places you absolutely need to visit in Uganda. Number 10. Lake Bunyonyi. Tucked between the verdant hills of southwestern Uganda lies Lake Bunyonyi, often called the Switzerland of Africa. Its name means place of many little birds, and once you set eyes on its 29 lush islands, you'll understand why it's one of the most serene and photogenic spots in East Africa. The lake is one of the deepest in the continent, reaching depths of up to 900 meters. But unlike many African lakes, it's bilharzia-free, making it safe for swimming, a rare bonus. Canoeing in a traditional dugout, hiking the terraced hills, or relaxing in lakeside eco-lodges are just a few ways to enjoy Bunyonyi's charm. Many travelers come here to unwind before or after gorilla trekking in Bwindi. Each island has its own tale, like Punishment Island, where unmarried pregnant girls were once left to die, adding a haunting twist to the beauty. Whether you're here for birdwatching, photography, or peaceful reflection, Lake Bunyonyi is the kind of place that captures your soul and never lets go. Number 9. Ziwa Rhino Sanctuary. Rhinos once roamed Uganda freely until poaching wiped them out in the 1980s. But at Ziwa Rhino Sanctuary, hope is being restored. Located roughly halfway between Kampala and Murchison Falls, this 70-square-kilometer sanctuary is the only place in Uganda where you can see wild rhinos, specifically the southern white rhino. What makes Ziwa extraordinary is the rare opportunity to track rhinos on foot, escorted by trained rangers. Walking through the grassy savanna just meters away from these giant, prehistoric-looking creatures is both humbling and thrilling. But Ziwa isn't just about rhinos. It's also home to over 300 bird species, antelopes, reptiles, and small mammals. Birders especially love spotting the elusive shoebill stork in the wetland areas. Ziwa is also a story of resilience. The sanctuary was created through a joint effort between the Rhino Fund Uganda and Uganda Wildlife Authority. Thanks to their work, the rhino population is steadily growing. Whether you're on your way to the national parks up north or just seeking a unique wildlife experience, Ziwa is a must-stop that reminds you how conservation can change everything. Number 8. Sipi Falls. High in the foothills of Mount Elgon in eastern Uganda lies one of the country's most breathtaking natural wonders, Sipi Falls. It's actually a series of 3 cascading waterfalls, with the main drop plunging over 100 meters down a rocky cliff into lush greenery below. Surrounded by terraced hills and coffee farms, Sipi is a place where adventure and tranquility beautifully collide. Hiking between the 3 falls offers spectacular views and an up-close encounter with nature. Trails pass through local villages, banana plantations, and thick forest, giving you both scenic beauty and cultural insights. Thrill seekers can even abseil down the cliff face beside the main waterfall, a heart-pounding experience with the spray at your back. The region is also famous for its Arabica coffee, grown on the mountain's rich volcanic soils. Many travelers enjoy a hands-on coffee tour with local farmers, learning every step from bean to brew. And if you're lucky enough to spend the night here, the sunrise views over the Karamoja Plains will leave you speechless. Sipi Falls is more than a waterfall. It's an adventure, a story, and a postcard come to life. Number 7. Lake Victoria. As the largest lake in Africa and the second largest freshwater lake in the world, Lake Victoria is more than just a geographical wonder. It's a cultural and ecological lifeline for Uganda and its neighbors. The Ugandan portion of the lake offers diverse experiences: fishing villages, scenic islands, serene beaches, and an unmatched glimpse into local life. The Sisi Islands, a collection of 84 islands, are particularly popular for those seeking a quiet escape or romantic retreat. Travelers can take boat rides across the lake, spot exotic birds and monitor lizards, or fish for Nile perch, the prized catch of Lake Victoria. Locals live off this lake, and visiting bustling ports like Entebbe or Kalangala gives you a first-hand look at how essential these waters are. The lake also feeds into the source of the Nile in Jinja, a major point of historical significance. The sunsets here are legendary, casting golden hues across the water, with fishermen silhouetted against the glowing sky. Whether you're relaxing on the beach, exploring islands, or sailing into the horizon, Lake Victoria invites you to slow down and take it all in. Number 6. Jinja. Jinja is where the Nile, the world's longest river, begins its incredible journey northward from Lake Victoria. But beyond its geographical fame, Jinja is Uganda's adventure capital, buzzing with energy, culture, and excitement. At the source of the Nile Monument, you can stand where history meets geography and take a boat ride to witness the bubbling spring that feeds the river. But don't stop there. Whitewater rafting on the Nile is one of Africa's most exhilarating experiences. Class 5 rapids, swirling eddies, and heart-racing drops await adrenaline junkies. For something more relaxed, you can kayak, go tubing, or enjoy a sunset cruise along the riverbanks. Jinja also has a charming colonial-era town center, vibrant craft markets, and cozy riverside cafes. You'll find a mix of laid-back backpackers, thrill-seekers, and local families all soaking up the vibe. Nearby attractions include the impressive Owen Falls Dam and the lush Mabira Forest. Whether you're chasing waterfalls or a dose of pure adventure, Jinja is a place where the river, culture, and people all come together beautifully. Number 5. Rwenzori Mountains National Park. Rising dramatically along the western border of Uganda, the Rwenzori Mountains, also known as the Mountains of the Moon, are a haven for trekkers, nature lovers, and climbers. Unlike Mount Kilimanjaro or Mount Kenya, these mountains are lesser known, but they offer one of Africa's most unique and challenging high-altitude trekking experiences. The snow-capped Margarita Peak, standing at 5,109 meters, is Africa's third highest summit. Rwenzori Mountains National Park is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for its stunning biodiversity. Hikers pass through 5 distinct vegetation zones, from rainforest and bamboo to mossy heather zones and alpine meadows dotted with giant lobelias. It's an otherworldly landscape, often shrouded in mist and filled with glacial rivers and waterfalls. Wildlife sightings include forest elephants, Rwenzori duikers, and endemic bird species like the Rwenzori turako. The treks can last from 3 to 12 days, and while they're physically demanding, the reward is spiritual, an untouched world above the clouds. For those who truly want to escape into nature's raw grandeur, Rwenzori is a life-changing journey. Number 4. Kibale National Park. Known as the primate capital of the world, Kibale National Park is home to one of Africa's highest concentrations of primates, especially chimpanzees. Located in western Uganda, this lush rainforest stretches over 795 square kilometers and supports 13 different primate species, including red colobus, Lahust's monkeys, and the rare Ugandan mangabe. The chimpanzee trekking experience is the park's highlight. Accompanied by expert guides, visitors hike through dense forest trails, listening for hoots and rustling leaves. When you finally lock eyes with a chimp swinging overhead or grooming its young just meters away, the connection feels profound. Kibale is also rich in bird life, with over 370 species recorded, including the great blue turako and African gray parrot. The forest itself is enchanting. Massive fig trees, lianas, and ferns forming a lush canopy. The nearby Bwindi Wetland Sanctuary offers excellent community-led eco-tours and more wildlife viewing. Whether you're a wildlife photographer or simply a curious traveler, Kibale is where science meets soul, and nature comes alive in ways few places can match. Number 3. Queen Elizabeth National Park. Spanning savannas, wetlands, and crater lakes, Queen Elizabeth National Park is Uganda's most visited and one of its most diverse. Located in the western region, it boasts an impressive variety of ecosystems and over 600 species of birds, making it a birder's paradise. But it's the big game that steals the show. In the Ashasha sector, you'll find the rare and mysterious tree-climbing lions, often lounging on fig trees in the midday heat. Elsewhere in the park, elephants, leopards, buffaloes, and hippos are commonly sighted. The Kazinga Channel, which connects Lake Edward and Lake George, is famous for boat cruises, where you can observe hundreds of hippos, crocodiles, and water birds from just a few meters away. The park also features volcanic craters, underground salt lakes, and scenic drives along the Rift Valley escarpment. Its location near local communities makes it perfect for cultural tourism as well. Queen Elizabeth offers classic African safari experiences with a Ugandan twist, wrapped in beauty and biodiversity you won't soon forget. Number 2. Murchison Falls National Park. Located in northwestern Uganda, Murchison Falls National Park is where the mighty Nile River explodes through a narrow 7-meter gorge and plunges 43 meters below, forming one of the world's most powerful waterfalls. The roar is deafening, the mist refreshing, and the sight unforgettable. But the park offers much more than the falls. It's Uganda's largest national park, covering over 3,800 square kilometers of savanna, riverine forest, and wetlands. Game drives reveal giraffes, lions, elephants, antelopes, and elusive leopards. A boat cruise to the base of the falls or down the Nile toward the delta lets you get up close to hippos, crocodiles, and a dazzling array of birds, including the rare shoebill stork. For the adventurous, hiking to the top of the falls rewards you with panoramic views and a thunderous spectacle. The combination of dramatic landscapes, abundant wildlife, and the sheer power of the falls makes Murchison a standout. It's where Uganda's wild heart beats loudest. Number 1. Bwindi Impenetrable National Park. Last but not least, Bwindi Impenetrable National Park is the crown jewel of Uganda's wildlife conservation. This dense, misty rainforest is home to half of the world's remaining mountain gorillas, and trekking through it to sit face-to-face with a gorilla family is one of the planet's most awe-inspiring wildlife encounters. The trek isn't easy, navigating steep, muddy trails surrounded by dense foliage, but the reward is profound. Watching a silverback beat its chest, a mother cradle her infant, or juveniles tumble through the brush is unforgettable. Gorilla permits are limited and must be booked in advance, but the experience is priceless. Bwindi is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site due to its incredible biodiversity. Over 160 tree species, 200 butterflies, and 350 bird species. The nearby Batwa communities offer cultural tours that deepen your understanding of the forest's significance. This park isn't just about gorillas. It's about conservation, connection, and the deep magic of untouched nature. If there's one place in Uganda that touches your soul, it's here. Uganda truly lives up to its nickname, the Pearl of Africa. Which of these wonders are you adding to your bucket list? Leave a comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Timeless Travel Diaries for more hidden gems from around the world.